Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's cut it out. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Jimenez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Bellingham. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kaká with a definite fell there. It's a quick one. Kroos. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga. Great vision. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Pedri. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bigo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Climbs up big. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tchouaméni gets it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Chooses to go cross-field. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Lewandowski. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That was travelling.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bellingham. Koundé. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kaká.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Lewandowski. Camavinga. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Takes aim. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking for the run. Bellingham. And it's Koundé. Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. And he's certainly onside here. And the referee's looking at his watch. Hazard! Kaká. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Figo. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. And here's Forlan. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Kaká. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's made its way to him. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, they can break here. 60 minutes played. Now it's Forlan. Chouameni does really well there. He is strong. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely spread. Tony Kroos. Now it's Forlan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chance.
And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Kaká. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! It's a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Well, you can sense the anxiety. This is how they were beaten the first time round. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, strongly challenged there. Neatly clipped into space. Bale gets through on his own. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting... It's Bale! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
And very quickly, the subs... Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort. You have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. In with the challenge. Can he get it through? And that has been cleared. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde attempts a clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that has not gone well. Bale touches it back. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. That is ended up in no man's land. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And back to the keeper. Lenormand. Hector Fort. Gavi. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
De Jong was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's in a great position. Yamal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Jimenez clears. And he's been shifted off it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Lewandowski! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes short and sharp. Camavinga with the cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Kaká. Camavinga. Great vision. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Lewandowski. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Kaka. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gavi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's been played through. Yamal gets into some space. Shoots! Kamavinga. Lewandowski.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. De Jong. Kamavinga. De Jong powering forward here. Oh, played right into his path. Hector Fort. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Now it's Kaka. This looks promising. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lewandowski does really well to win the ball there. Gavi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot. Well, now, and one more try. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Good read, needed to be. De Jong gets it away. And it's De Jong. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Quickly taken. Looking to go deep. Jimenez can get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kamavinga. Madrid still this single goal behind. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Now it's Ansu Fati. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Jong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he shoots! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Lamine Yamal really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
And it's Koundé. Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Mbappe! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Kaká plays it short. Out to the right. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Yamal. Thinks about the shot. Koundé. Oh, real chance to break. The message is clear. None shall pass. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Bellingham. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Well timed. Excellent interception. Good running. Strong and purposeful. Pass is just off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aim forwards. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga. Camavinga. Looks to the other side. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kaká, well read, and the danger is averted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Threads one in, and it's Kaká. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for the run. Played out wide. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Kaká. And the counter is on. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he...
On the finish! Camavinga gets it clear. Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Eder Militao with the clearance. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé out towards the flank. Kaká. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe! Lenormand gets good distance on it. Picked out brilliantly. Pedri tries from a long way out. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Pedri. Mbappe. He can get that clear. Now it's Rafinha. And he's whipped it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. That's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played into the middle. De Jong! A whisker high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up.
Face to face with the... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
It's their second corner of the game. Kaká goes short. Madrid have their third corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Kaká. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Goulet. And he goes cross-field. And Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Out to the right. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Goulet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Camavinga. Madrid are still that goal to the good. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Goulet. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially...
Voila! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Arda Güler. Solot with a definite foul there. De Jong. Güler. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And here comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe, he could be in here. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Camavinga. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Madrid finding their passes. Looking for the run. Kaká's cross. He rises! They've done it! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Koundé. Nicely shaped ball. Cleared without hesitation. They're up to 5 corners now. Kaká plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Fernandes. And here's Rafinha. And it's Lopez. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Vinicius Junior. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Fermin.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dani Olmo. And it's Lopez. And that's a nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's in on goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Jong. Time added on 4 minutes. Time and again they are repelled. Eder Militao. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Casado. Now it's Lewandowski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Mbappe. Kaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Sorloth. Mbappe. Great chance! Yamal. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. And Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. Kaka. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Koundé. Chouameni. Kaka. He is through here! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Well, that has not gone well. Balde. And it's Pedri. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Looks to the other side. There will be a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. And they're quick to get it back. Pedri. Chouameni.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Casado. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. And he's going to have his name taken. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Lewandowski.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Araujo, and they win it back again. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Lewandowski. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Casado. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Bernal is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Koundé. Now then, the ball's come loose. Araujo. Koundé. That's really well cleared. Kubasi. Bernal. Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lewandowski is herring after that one.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's had a shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class!